Right. So just head onto the mat. Just give those shoulders a little roll back. And one arm and the other. Bring that rotation and twist. And when we make it a little bigger, just try and look back and turn the upper body. And then both circle around. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Little contraction, bringing it up. And open. Squeeze, little contraction. And open. And contract. One more. Contract, bring the arms open. Squeeze with the elbows pointed back. Claws in front. Give those hands a little swish side to side. Open it out, squeeze. Bring them in. And side to side. Open the arms. Take it over. And across the body. Squeeze at the back. Squeeze. And squeeze. Over. And reach. Go on this side. We reach. Last one. And ripple through upper body and open. Nice curl through. And take the arms out, reach this side, over and side. Over the top and reach. One more. Open the arms wide, take a turn and center. Turn and roll the shoulders open and close. So kind of flipping those arms, a little bit of movement in the upper body. And drop the arms side to side. Side towards the knee. Step a little bit wider and into the hips. You want to feel it and just this little hip crease here. You go side to side and circle round into the back and a little squeeze and round and squeeze. One more and the other way and draw the heels in, tiny plies, knees going out. The heels down, deepen the plie each time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it wider and we take those lateral lunges side to side. Bring it into the center, so super wide and pulse. Back side to side. Open into the hips. Center pulses. And we take slow to the side, slow, hand, open, and center, 2 squats, lunge, hand, squeeze back, down, up, big plie. Side we go. Rotation. Arms high. 2, 1. Lunge, mat. Squeeze. Last 2, down and up. And turn the toes. Just little rocks into the lunge. And drop the knee. And up. And drop the knee. Up, one more. Take it across to the other side. Turn those toes. Draw up and just lunge and stretch. Feel it down that hip flexor. One more. And we take it down, lower that knee. Lower and up. Lower. Last one. Bring it over to center. Reach out. Side to side. Keep those hips still. And reach out wide, lift up tall, forward fold, stretch it out. Gentle side to side. Fingertips across the floor. Or see if we can get those hands down. If we can, we frame the foot. Feel a nice stretch down the leg. And we take it to one side. Take a little stretch and bend into that leg. And straighten, bend, and straighten. One more. Up through center, walk the hands. Other side, frame that foot, or you can rest on the calf. And just take a little bend and stretch. 2, and 1. Into the center. Heel toe those feet towards each other. Just about hip width. Soften the knees, roll up through the back. We'll roll in the shoulder for 4, 3, 2, 1. Little knee lift. Singles. 2, 3, 4. We take a lift, lift, open, in, down. Lift. Open, center. And take a stretch. Roll it down, chin to chest, through the back, soft knees. All the way down. Roll it up. Smooth through the back. Shoulders back. Hip extensions, we take it back. Singles. Single. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little abduction out to the side. Excuse me. 2, 3. Last one. And draw it up. And we're just going to hit and check in with those stabilizers. So bring in one leg in. Hold nice and strong. Take the arms out. Stretch over. And over. And across the front. And the other side. Drop the arms down. Lateral stretch. Arms come all the way up. And down. And up. And down. Send the leg back. Stretch, take a little lean forward. Arms come up and open. Same arm pattern. Over. Over. Across the front. Across the front. Drop it down. Tiny lean. I promise my foot is not resting on the sofa. I'll do it to the side. Take a little roll, bring that foot down. We bring the other knee in. Arms come up and open. Take it over the top. 2, 3, and across. 2, and drop the arms down, side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, draw in, take it back, stretch the toe. Doesn't have to be high, just try and get a little lift coming in the back. Bring the arms up and open, over the top. Just 2, across the front, across the front, bring it down, to the side, bring it in, give the shoulders a go. And we'll be taking it down onto the mat. If you need to bring the camera to a different level, we'll be working most of the time down here for core and back and legs. So wherever you need to adjust the camera, and we're going onto our back first. Just checking. Okay, right. So we're going to start in a seated position, just lifting up tall, just to check in with those abs. We're just going to take some half roll backs, keeping it strong, and then lift. So stacking back up and just checking that line through the hip and the shoulder. Straight at the top, curl it down, and straight. 2 more here. Last one. I'm going to add that rotation, so a big rotation from the top, draw it back, and lift, stack up nice and tall. Draw it back, keep the ribs in, don't arch the back. 1 more, each side, and lift, and down. And full roll down, we take it down onto our back, stretch it on out, make sure we have enough room for the legs. We're going to bring 1 foot in, and just take it behind the thigh, just for a little stretch here. Stretch and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. If we can, we take it onto the calf and we flex the foot straight down towards you for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in, extend the other leg. Keep the heel off the floor, but keep this leg straight. Point the toes and bring it in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both legs in. Bend this foot down, take it behind the thigh. Relax the toe. Gentle little stretch in that hamstring. 3, 4. Take the hand on the calf if we can, or you can keep it on the thigh. Flex the foot so you feel the tension in that calf. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toe, extend that bottom leg, stretch it on out, and little pulses in. 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold, we bring the head and shoulders slightly off the mat, so the neck's not straining. We're lifting the chin, and we hold, and we switch, and we switch. It's not a massive pull in, we are working the core. The legs are just a nice long lever. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap and hold. Stretch through the legs. Feel nice and strong. And we switch and hold. And stretch. Both legs come in. Curl into the chest. Relax the shoulders down. We're going to take them up nice and straight. Shoulders stay on the mat, in line with the back. Flex the foot. We lower 1, and in. Other side. We keep it with this flexed foot. 3 and 4. Point the toe and down. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Flex the feet, bring it into a first position. So we're in this shape, up tall. Toes pointed out, we lower those legs again. Keep that flex, keep the turn out. 2, 3 and 4. Turn pigeon-toed. There's a bit more of a gap between the knees and rotate inwards. Take it down. 4, 3, 2 and 1, and relax. Give those toes a little wiggle. Give the knees a little hug and a relax. Roll into the back. Release that tension. Take the leg back up. If it's too much, you can keep the other leg on the floor, or we'll try and keep it. I'm just going to do tiny circles with one leg out and the other leg out. Trying to keep the hips stable. Circles. And the other leg straight up above the hips. Up and down. One more outwards each side. And then we reverse those circles. So draws in and round. Keep them small. Keep them controlled. Keep the hips level. Don't rock into each side. Once more. And if we can, we're trying both together. If that's too much, just keep with the singles. So we'll open them out, back into center, reverse, open out. If you feel you can go a little bit bigger, you can drop those legs and work that circle back in, and work it back out. Support the core. Don't let the back arch too much. And if we can drop them a bit closer towards the floor, you go for it. Give me one more. In each direction. And then bring it in for a little hug. A little hold into those knees. A little rock in the back. And we're going to take it on over. And roll forward. Just taking it to here, check the line of the wrists, the elbows and the shoulders. Not too much pressure in the wrists. Inside of the elbows facing each other. And just go through a little cat-cow. Just loosen out the back, so lift the chin, dip the tummy, send those hips high, and then curl through. Spread the weight evenly between the feet, fingers and the palms. Once more. And we take it back to that nice neutral spine. Check the position. And we're going to do some shoulder retractions or retracted push-ups. So all we're doing is moving those shoulder blades in and together. And letting the body and the chest dip down. Without bending the arms. Without letting the back arch. Keep it going. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold down and squeeze. Squeeze those abs in. Try and level out the back. And squeeze the shoulder blades together. Relax. And we take it straight down onto the tummy. Working a back extension. Arms just rested down. Forehead hits the mat. Head and shoulders lifts. No pushing into the arms. And down. And lift. And down. Lift. And down. Lift. Down. 2 more. Squeeze it high. No pressure in those arms. Work in the back muscles. Take it up and hold. Think about lengthening through the legs. Engage those glutes. Drop the shoulders down. They're down in a way they're not scrunched in together. And relax it down. Hands come under, we push it back up. Take a little stretch. And back into those retracted push-ups. We're going to go 8 of each, so level up nice and strong. We go down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight down. And no hands, we lift. Extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down. We bring it up. We're going straight over onto our back. Nice and strong. Up tall. Roll through and down. Stretch it out. Head and shoulders come up. Arms come forward. So we're reaching as if we were going to clap here. We're going to lift the legs. We're going to clap under the legs. You don't have to make it a loud clap. You just need to try and bring those legs in as close as you can. And just clap behind the thigh. If you're not feeling that much tonight, you can maybe just tap the knee or just reach past the thigh. So keeping it going. Tapping it through. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that down. Take a quick stretch. Deep breath in. Full roll up. You use the back of the legs if we need to. Lift straight on over. We're going to hold a plank. So nice and strong in that plank. If the wrists aren't feeling too great today, you can go forearm plank. No problem. So we can go here if you like. Or we can go here. I just want you to breathe in the plank. Think of those shoulder retractions, how we were working the shoulders and keeping it nice and strong, long neck, pushing the heels away. Just breathe and contract and lengthen. Draw up from the kneecaps. And bring the knees down. We'll go all the way through. Scapular push-ups, 8 of everything. Roll on over onto those scissor claps, double claps. Then up into side planks. So get those shoulders moving. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. But go if you need to. You can do it here if the wrists are feeling it tonight. 2, 1. We drop it down, back extension. No hands on the floor. To challenge a bit more, arms straight ahead and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. Take it onto your back. Nice and controlled. Protect your core. Roll through. Quick stretch. Head and shoulders come up. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. So it's slowing it down, but we're trying to keep those legs still as straight and bring that thigh as close as you can to that tummy with a straight leg. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take it down, take a stretch, straight over, plank position, forearm or hands, or knees if you need to tonight. Push away. Take a deep breath here. Push the heels and open out into one side. Reach the fingers high, nice long line through the neck and the spine. Keep reaching. Keep the hips lifted. Slowly bring it down, hold the plank. Push those heels away. And switch over. Remember, we can have the knee down, or we can have it on that forearm. Up to you. Bring the hand down, back into our plank. Deep breath, last 2 deep breaths here. One more breath. And we slowly drop the knees. Send those hips back and give those wrists a circle. Don't want any too much tension build up in those forearms. Give them a bit of a movement and then stretch into that child's pose. Go up and through. Take it back on over. We're going to work some hundreds. So you can keep your heels down if you wish, and you can keep it up quite tall. Further away and with the legs lifted, more of a challenge, so I'll let you pick where you want to be tonight. So as long as we've got a nice long line coming out of the shoulder, movement coming from the shoulder joint, not the elbows or the wrists. Pick your position. I will trust you for your 100. And we go. Pushing down through the arms, lengthen through the neck. Brilliant. Keep it going nice and strong. Not too much tension in the wrists or the hands. It's feeling easy. Lift one of the feet. Lift both of them. Lean back a little. Lean back a bit more. And maybe squeeze it in and try and hold it here. I'm going to try a little challenge. If you haven't yet, feet off, keep it moving. Push, push, push. Nice strong line. Sure, we are all almost there. Brilliant. Once you are done, just relax it down to the mat. Take a couple of deep breaths. In and stretch on up. Plant those feet. Hips down. Knees just wherever they feel natural. So long as you don't knock in or drop out. And we're just going to bring those fingers to the temples and the elbows straight out. We don't want to see the elbows at all. Keep a space between the chin and the chest and a slow crunch. So you're looking maybe towards the corner where the ceiling meets the wall and down. I just really think about contracting those abs and down. So we don't want to work anything else. Just think about those abs. Slow crunches. And we take a little hold at the top. Squeeze in here and release. Squeeze and release. Hold. Elbows out. And once more. Lift. Abs should be nice and switched on now. We bring the arms down. Out at an angle like a low V. Knees above the hips. We need to check to stretch those arms forward. The heel of the hand shouldn't quite touch the knees. And we're going to point through the toes to start with. And we're going to just tap down alternate toes. We don't want the back to arch. We don't want to lift. We want to try and keep a nice neutral spine. Toe tap down. 2 more. And then we're going to going to adjust into a flex, heel tap down. Same idea, keeping that back nice and strong, using those ab muscles, tap it down. 4 more here. 2. And give it a little hug in. A little stretch out. Slowly roll up. Stretch up tall. Plant the feet, arms forward. 1 more set of hundreds. Now up to you. With one leg out, 50-50. If it's too much, keep the feet down. Or you want to work 25, both in, 25. I will let you do whatever's best. So you can go from here, or here, and out, but keep those feet up. So let's go 100. Strong, keep that neck nice and long. You're swapping over halfway. Swap over in a nice controlled way. Try and keep the heel in line with the knee in whichever position it's in. Almost there. Super strong. Feeling good. Once you're at 100, just take it out. Stretch on up. Deep breath. Plant the feet. Make sure that pelvis is slightly tucked under. Take a little rock back and forward. Release any built of tension in the lower back. Fingertips to temple. One leg out. We'll do 4 little crunches. 2, 3, 4. Switch the leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release those hands down that low V. Bring the knees in, nice and gentle. And that tabletop. We're going to do a curtsy tap down. So we're just trying to tap underneath the other foot so it's not straight down. And up. Curtsy tap down. 2. Getting that nice little cross over and under. Get a little rotation. And try for the heel. 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 Point the toes or flex for this one. I will let you pick whatever feels like either a challenge or what your body feels it needs tonight. We'll just take a double tap down if we can. If that's too much, just keep it with the singles. And last one, wherever you are, bring those knees in, give them a hug. Give the toes a little wiggle with all the point and flex. Take a little rock. We're going to take it over onto all fours. So I'm going to face front on. Just going to take a little kung fu dog. So all fours. If it is too much, you can go on the forearms. Just maintain that nice neutral spine. Even if we're here, so we don't let that back dip if it's too much on the wrists. And we're just going to lift that knee out to the side. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the knee in and extend straight. So it's not going too high. You want a nice line with the back. 3. But do squeeze it in as much as you can to that tummy. Got the thigh touching your tummy as much as you can or as close as you can get. Keep it going. Last one. Bring it in, send it back, take it out, kung fu stretch, in, down, up, out, in, 2 more here. Last one, up, stretch, in, down, draw the body up, hips, knees, shoulders, nice straight line. Take a roll, take a little lean back, and straight. Just to where you feel that challenge is. 2 more. 1 more. The leg that we've just been working, we take it out to the side. Little toe. Squeeze down, feel a stretch on the outside. Draw up. We tilt towards the leg. It's a big, deep stretch on this side. Push the hips forward. And take it up. With control, we take it to make a diagonal line. So we don't want to let this hand drop. You want to reach, if you can see yourself in your monitor, from the fingers to the toes. A straight line. Up tall, one more time to the side. And up tall, that lovely diagonal line. And up. Release the arms down. Bring the foot in. Roll through the shoulders, hands come down. That kung fu dog on the other side. 8 lifts first. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted, draw it in, squeeze, straighten out back, and in. 3. Keep the weight even across the shoulders. Push into the foot that's on the floor for a little bit of support. Remember, you can be on the forearms if you need to. Stretch it out. 2 more. Last one. Bring the knee back in with that little extension. Out, extend, in. Just 3 more. Try and keep that hip stacked above the other knee. 1 more. Stretch, in. Roll through the back, roll the shoulders down and back. Hold strong, hips forward, neutral spine. Take it back for 4. And up. 3, 2, last one, and 1. Reach up. Keep strong here. The leg we've just been working. Take it out. Little toe squeezes down. Straight line through the hip to the shoulder. Lift up tall. Use the back foot for stability. We draw it over towards the leg. Reach through the fingers so we don't flop in the arms. Lengthen out the top of the head. And up tall. Tilt away. Keep it strong. Keep that diagonal line if we can. Don't let this arm drop. Keep this arm back so we're not turning into it. And up. Back over we go. Stretch through both hands. Hip stays above the knee. And we come up. And we bring it up. Bring the knee in. Release those arms down. I'm going to take it to the side. Couple of little stretches we've got. Hands down, tuck the toes, lift those knees. We're just going to rock back towards the heels. Little stretch in among here. Up, downward dog stretch. Back to that bear position. Long back, send it back, Bring it back, lift the hips, drop the heels. Got 2 more here. Strong, hips back, hips up, drop the calves. Last one. Hips back, hips above the knees, lift the hips high, drop the heels, and just take those feet a little bit closer. Alternate heel drops, take a little pedal through, and take a little rotation. A little wiggle in the hips, and then drop both heels. Stretch deeper into that calf stretch, then the chest through. And bring the knees down. Walk the hands forward. Gently lower down for a little cobra stretch. So hands underneath the shoulders to start with. And just your normal cobra facing forward. Elbows drop down. Shoulders come together. Long neck. And release. Move the hands slightly wider and a tiny bit further forward. Same thing, draw up. Nice and tall. Dip into one arm and look over the shoulder. Keep the hips down, the hips level. Rotate the upper body. Back through center, straighten out those arms. Use the back muscles so we're not pushing too much into the hands. Dip into the other side and rotate. Look over the shoulder. Back through center. Release it down. Bring those hands back to the original position. And we take a stretch. Release it down. From here, hips push into the mat. One hand in front, just grab the ankle. Draw the heel towards the bum, at the same time as pushing the hips into the mat. Release, switch sides. You try and keep it level. We're not opening out. Same as a standing hamstring stretch. And release. Bring it up onto all fours. Bring the toes together and send the knees as wide as the mat. Send it back into extended child's pose. Sit into those open hips. Some rotation. And drop the chest to the floor. Try and keep the heels as close as you can to the hips. And keeping it knees in this position, bring the hands up. Open one side, rotate up to the ceiling. Squeeze that arm back, then feed it through. Thread the needle pause in a hip opener. And one more time, draw it up to the ceiling. Open the chest out, pull the shoulder back, and feed it through. Try and drop the shoulder, and back into that almost all fours position. Open the other side. Look up if we can. Feed the hands through. And draw it up. Squeeze. And through. And plant those hands slightly in front. Bring the knees in. Tuck the toes under. Walk the hands towards the knees. Push through. Onto the toes. Just give the toes a little stretch out. Little rock. Bring the tummy towards the thighs, drop the head, hands down, drop the heels. So if you want a little stretch out here, take a little stretch. And then bend the knees slightly, chin comes into the chest and roll through the back. Nice and slow. Release and nice and slowly roll the shoulders up and back as we bring the head up, bring the arms up, open wide. Stretch around one more time. Big circle. Stretch around.